Hey YouTube, Otto here. Making this video just to make a point. Y'all seen I just respawned. Alright, watch this. All I'm doing is shoveling potatoes out of the ground. I'm in a temperate climate, not tundra, temperate. Alright, I just came out of, I guess what would be described as cold water. Transfer everything over here. I have on armor with insulation. You can see my insulation factor. Where's it at? No, not there. It's 44 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll use that. No, that's fine. Okay, you can see my water. 97 food, 96. Remember, this is a temperate climate. This is not tundra. So I dig twice, and then I give my stamina time to regen. I don't want the water, so I'm not going after it. The whole goal here is to not bottom out my stamina. And I'm digging for potatoes because they're a very good source of the yellow vitamin. I forget which one it is. Okay, so we broke that shovel. That's okay. We have more. Notice your stamina regen is directly related to your food. Now when you run, you use stamina. When you swing a weapon, you use stamina. When you use a shovel, you use stamina. When you gather, you use stamina. Okay, now I'm not bottoming it out. I just got it all the way low. So a lot of stuff you do, you use stamina. And you have to use stamina. There's not a choice. Okay, this video is only going to be a few minutes long, and that's the entire point. I'm watching my stamina the whole time. I'm making sure I don't bottom it out, because it gets you use your water and your food a lot faster if you bottom it out. Okay, every time you gotta regen that stamina, that food blinks. And the whole point is I log into the server, right? I don't have food, right? I think most of us are not able to keep food overnight. Oh, that was my mistake. I went down too far, and after your stamina runs out, no matter what you're doing, it immediately goes into your health. Now my vitamins are going to drop really low, and your vitamins aren't directly related to your food. They do affect each other, but you can have your vitamin depletion be a lot slower than your food depletion. So, like right now, because I'm using the stamina to dig, I'm going through a lot of food, but my vitamins are not dropping much. So the overall my health of my character is pretty good, but my belly is emptying very quickly. In fact, it's emptying so quickly that in a temperate climate, at 44 degrees Fahrenheit, when all I'm doing is sitting here shoveling for potatoes, I can burn through the very source that I am looking for, which is food. Okay, it's been 6 minutes. Maybe this will be 10 minutes. 'Cause I just respawned, came over, grabbed my stuff, started digging 6 minutes ago. Okay, I went through that shovel. Food's at 20%. Water's at 56. In 6 minutes. Yes, Atlas is classified as a survival game, but the entire point here is that it's my opinion that when your belly empties in 7 minutes, look at where we're at now. 1.1 food at 67 F. So 67 degrees Fahrenheit now. And I'm digging for food so that I can eat to keep my belly full, but it's taking more food than I even have available to get the food that I need to survive. So yeah, sure, there's other food available, but there's not a whole lot of this veggies and stuff here on the island I'm on. Let's see. So I usually jump on, the first thing I have to do is go dig for potatoes. Alright, so there we have it. In between 7 to 8 minutes, I respawned, and my belly is completely empty, and my water is down to, pretty much 40 in between 44 to 68 degree weather. It's a lot worse in the severe cold, so like in the tundra. So it's in my opinion at this time that Atlas needs to adjust their food usage rate occurring in line with how it affects your stamina. It needs to be like probably 200%, like another 100% stronger than this, maybe even as much as 200%, because killing your entire food lot that is in your character from 100% all the way down to 0 in probably about 7.5 minutes is radical survival, in my opinion. They need to fix this. This is too much. Players don't log in so they can run around and try to feed their character. You know, it's not, the whole point of the game is not feed your character. Alright, y'all. I hope this helps some of you. Well, it's showing that there's a problem, so what can you do to help this? There are greens out there in certain areas where you can get more greens faster. I don't have access to those greens like easily where I'm at. The easiest green I can get is potatoes. So I have to fight with this every time I log in to get potatoes. Many of the ingredients to get into some of the other cooked foods we don't have. And so what I'm saying is like just get used to dying. I hope your respawn point is close because you're going to go through. This is the third belly full I went through just to check this out. And every time I'm dying like 6, 7, 8 minutes because of running out of food when I'm trying to dig for food. So yeah, it's... Now I could eat other food, but it's going to throw my vitamins all off. It's kind of a... I'm not going to say it's a really complex system, but there is a little bit complexity to it. So anyhow, the whole point of the video was just to show that right now the food usage in order to recharge your stamina is a bit extreme. Now when I have the vitamin bonus, I don't have this problem as much. In fact, I don't even have this problem this much when I'm doing some of the other activities, like cutting down a tree, getting wood, or getting thatch, or fiber, or using a sickle to get berries, or something like that. It's not as bad as this. Shoveling seems to be pretty extreme. Alright, y'all. See you in the next one.